Hi guys, today I want to do a video for you on sleep. Now, this is not something that people would generally come to me for as a standalone problem or symptom, but this is a symptom that I would say about 99% of people happen to have, just on their symptom form when we're also dealing with other major issues that they come to me for, including thyroid, hormones, skin. Pretty much, it is very rare that people tell me, yeah, I sleep great, I don't need any improvement there. So I thought it would be valuable to do a video on this. I'm going to go ahead and jump into some slides. Okay, so this is my sleep wellness presentation, Keys to Successful Zzzz. So I want to start with talking about what actually makes us sleep. So falling asleep is a process of neurotransmitter chemicals and hormones that change or release to make us feel drowsy, fall asleep, and stay asleep during the night. The major chemicals associated with sleep are melatonin, GABA, serotonin, and acetylcholine. And you guys have probably heard of at least a couple of those. Let's talk about your gut, brain, and adrenals for a second. Did you know that your gut is responsible for manufacturing 95% of serotonin? This means that if your gut isn't healthy, this may be affecting your sleep in a negative capacity. Your pineal gland is responsible for making and secreting melatonin. And if you toss and turn, this can be a sign of adrenal fatigue or nervous depletion. Also, electromagnetic fields negatively affect both sleep quality and time. So, to recap, this means that we need a healthy gut, adrenals, and pineal gland in order to help regulate proper neurotransmitter production, melatonin, and support a healthy stress response. And we should also implement things to avoid EMF exposure, especially at night when we're asleep. Okay, pop quiz. What are the top 2 things that you should 100% avoid if you are not sleeping well? I'll give you a hint. Most people consume one or both of these on a daily basis. The first thing is caffeine. Consuming caffeine can lead to poor sleep, anxiety, and restlessness. Studies have shown that coffee consumption may suppress the production of melatonin in the pineal gland by inhibiting the adenosine A2 receptors. Over time, caffeine depletes the production of serotonin in the gut. Caffeine causes neural excitation in the brain, and the pituitary gland perceives this as an emergency. The pituitary gland then stimulates the adrenal glands to release adrenaline. This non-emergency release of adrenaline will lead to a crash and puts your adrenals on a constant roller coaster. Eventually, your adrenals will start to dysfunction and you will not be able to have normal energy without the use of caffeine. Caffeine is an addictive drug and an insecticide of the plant. It also stresses the cardiovascular system, acting as an artificial stimulant. Caffeine severely dehydrates your body, and sources of caffeine include coffee, green tea, white tea, black tea, chai tea, chocolate, and it's also added to soda and energy drinks. Okay, and the second thing would be melatonin supplements. This might come as a surprise, but because melatonin is a hormone, anytime we give the body a hormone, you will stop making it on your own and potentially burn out the gland that is supposed to make it, which in this case would be the pineal gland. If you suffer from poor sleep, this is not a safe thing to take, but it is unfortunately recommended by doctors, naturopaths, and wellness professionals across the world. It's also contained in many sleep supplements. Melatonin is habit forming because your body will come to rely on it once your pineal gland can no longer make its own. Okay, so let's talk about a safe and effective plan for better sleep. So I'm going to go over supplements, diet, and lifestyle choices. Okay, so the number one thing you want to do is wean off caffeine. So the process of this would not include quitting cold turkey. If you do this, you will shock your adrenals and your nervous system. You want to safely reduce your consumption by 25% each week over a 1-month period. It would be great if you can pick a coffee replacement or substitute. I love Tocino. They have mushroom blends, dandelion blends, chicory, and tons of different flavors. You are going to be tired in the beginning, but if you could just give your body a full 90 days to adjust, it will correct itself and start making its own natural energy again. It's important that you drink lots of spring or purified water. You want to avoid tap water as it contains fluoride and chlorine, which also damage the pineal gland along with the thyroid and the gut. So when you're weaning off caffeine, go slow, pick a replacement if you still want something fun and warm in the morning to kind of, get you through that ritual. And then we want to replenish the body with lots of fresh water. If you are taking melatonin supplements, it's great if you can wean off. Again, very important that you do not quit this cold turkey. You will shock your pineal gland and you will have horrible sleep. You want to reduce your consumption by 25% each week over a 1-month period. And you are going to be tired, you guys. Your pineal gland has been relying on melatonin. It's atrophied its ability to make its own melatonin. So you have to be patient and give your body a full 90 days to adjust. Be patient. You're not going to be, full of energy and feeling great. But if you follow all of these steps and you're patient with your body, you can successfully get off of the melatonin and the coffee and feel good within 90 days. Okay, let's talk about some supplements that you can use to help with your sleep and also that will help you when you're weaning off of the melatonin and the caffeine. So 5-HTP is great. So instead of taking melatonin, if you give your body 5-HTP, that's a precursor to melatonin production. So that'll help your pineal gland kind of catch back up with making the melatonin on its own. I also love ATP. ATP is the cellular energy that we combust in the mitochondria. We combust and make it in the kind of mitochondria. So you can actually take an ATP supplement and give your body a little boost of energy that is non-stimulant, and it's completely safe to take ATP. You will not stop making it if you take it. An herbal sleep supplement is great. You can grab one at the store. You can ask me for a referral for one. Usually these will be some sort of blend of something like valerian, lemon balm, hops, just nice calming herbs on the nervous system. These are great to take before you go to bed. Ashwagandha is amazing. This is an adaptogen and it helps balance neurotransmitters and adrenal stress. So this you could actually take throughout the whole day, not just before you go to bed. Then we've got probiotics, prebiotics, and enzymes. This is because we want to help balance and optimize the gut since we are making so much serotonin in that area, or we're supposed to be. I also love using the LifeWave brand sleep patch. This will actually help balance neurotransmitter production and help your body make the correct levels. Amino acids are also amazing. I just like a very clean amino acid supplement that doesn't have too many other things added to it. This will promote sleep quality and help you feel refreshed when you awake. Okay, let's talk about some important lifestyle changes. Instead of watching TV at night, if you could read, this would be great. This really helps get your brain in the time for bed zone. The TV has a bunch of blue light coming from it, and it really kind of stimulates your brain and keeps your body awake. You want to keep your cell phone in a Faraday pouch at night or off the nightstand. So a Faraday pouch is just it's an aluminum lined pouch that blocks the signal coming to and from your cell phone so that you're not getting beamed all night with a cell phone frequency. Or if for some reason you have to receive a call potentially in the middle of the night and you need your phone to be on for an emergency, just keep it in the bathroom with the ringer on high or even in the hallway, just not by your nightstand. That's a terrible idea and thing to do, bad habit that we're all doing. It would be great if you could turn off your Wi-Fi device at night or even when it's not in use. I have mine on a switch, so when I'm done for the night, it goes off, and that way you don't have your Wi-Fi modem on all night just beaming the whole house with EMFs. You want to limit screen exposure at night. So we talked about the TV, but this also would mean phone and tablets, especially with kids. This really is negatively going to affect their sleep cycles if you're letting your kids be on their tablets and phones at night. Oh, this is a huge no-no. It would be great if you can get rid of wrist devices that get calls, texts, get any sort of cellular signal or measure bodily functions. People are wearing these all over now, and it's just a little EMF device that goes right up to your heart meridian. If you really want to know how well your workout went, only wear it when you work out. But otherwise, you really want to keep these things away from you, not on your body 24/7. Also, practicing prayer, meditation, or yoga is amazing for stress, and it helps relax the nervous system. Taking a bath or shower in the evening before bed will do the same thing. And if you can get outside more, you want to see more of the sunlight, you want to be able to, put your feet on the bare ground so you can do grounding. It's really great also if you can get natural light during the AM, afternoon, and in the evening as the sun's going down. This really helps to set your circadian rhythm so your pineal gland knows what time it is and when to secrete melatonin. Okay, there are some dietary changes that I recommend. I think it's great to drink at least a gallon of water daily, spring or purified water, and you always want to drink out of glass, never plastic. It's great to increase your fiber intake to support gut health. This means fruits, vegetables, beans, legumes, and organic whole grains. You want to avoid or limit packaged and processed foods. You want to avoid and limit fast food and avoid fried foods, processed carbs, just because these really junk up the gut and increase cholesterol. If you can limit animal products, this would be, meat and dairy, but these things, especially meat, they rot in your gut, and then the dairy creates mucus buildup in the gut. Also, limiting sugar, this creates an acidic environment and inflammation, and it's also very addictive. Okay, guys, this is all my contact information. If anyone needs anything or is interested in working with me, you can reach out to me via email or through the website. I hope you found this presentation helpful, and thanks for listening.